Hey everybody, Pez here. Today we're going to look at some error Pez. If you go on eBay and you sort all 100,000 auctions by the highest prices, usually up near the top of the list you're going to find a number of Pez for $5,000, $10,000 that are sort of one-of-kind, unique error Pez dispensers. So I've got a few of these in the collection. The big question is, do you really want to spend some big money on error Pez? Or does anybody really do that? Probably doubtful. Over the years, when you're buying them in the store, sometimes you'll run across one of these kind of things. So here we've got Garfield, and he looks pretty super, but he's definitely not a Marvel character, so somehow somebody got him onto the wrong backing card here. And then along the same lines, got another older one here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh, I can't remember which one of the turtles this is. Somebody will know for sure. Kind of looks like Kermit, but not Kermit. He looks a lot like Kermit. So also on the wrong card. Sort of in a slightly different category. Here we've got Fred Flintstone, and somehow he didn't get the hair on him. You can you see in the back there, the little nub that sticks up on the back of his head? That's where the hair would normally have attached on. And it's not in the package. I mean, sometimes you'll find Pez that are broken in the package, but then you'd never quite know, did somebody just shake it around enough to break it or something like that. But this guy's actually missing the whole hair piece in there. I got a newer one. Yeah, here's Hello Kitty's My Melody, and she's missing. She's got this little hole up there on her ear where she normally has her bow get inserted, so she doesn't have her bow in there. Again, it's not in the package, so it just somehow didn't get assembled onto her, right? But most interesting one to me was this one. Got old Peter Pez. He's got his cool Peter Pez hat, but he didn't get the word Pez printed on his hat like he normally has. You can find an interesting variation of Peter Pez that came with the word Rico printed on his hat, and I'm not sure I know the full story. I've heard a couple different stories about that one, but that one's a pretty rare and valuable variation. But anyway, normally he should just have Pez written up there on the front of his hat. He didn't get printed. So these are ones we just found in the store over the years when you're looking through Pez and you're flipping through them looking for different characters. So how much did we pay? Well, certainly not $5,000. This guy, apparently I paid $1.39. Same for the Fred Flintstone, $1.39. Peter Pez, $1.99. Great deal. Another common error you'll see is sometimes, I'm surprised I don't have any, but sometimes you'll see the Pez inserted on the card backwards, facing the back, and they call those the shy Pez dispensers. But anyway, the errors aren't totally difficult to find. They're sort of, they're all going to be kind of one-of-a-kind things. Usually the same error doesn't get made a whole lot, but anyway, not that super hard to find. So, don't let me dissuade you if you want to go spend $10,000 for a Darth Vader that's on a Hello Kitty card, but maybe you can come up with some better ways to spend that money. Anyway, but they are a fun variation to look for, so get out there and look for those. And if you're a fan of vintage Pez, stick around for the videos this next week, because I've got a couple interesting packages coming with some historically significant Pez dispensers that have some different interesting stories behind them. So have a great week. Get out there and collect some Pez.